Hey, this is Jamey from Stonemaier Games, and today I'm going to talk about my favorite mechanism in Ghost Blitz, a game that's so simple that this video will be very short, and I don't really even have any visuals because it's so simple to describe. Basically, in Ghost Blitz, there are 5 objects on the table. There are these nice wooden tokens. I wish I could show you. I don't have a copy, but they're nice wooden tokens, big chunky wooden tokens, each a specific different color. Like there's a gray mouse, there's a white ghost, there's a red chair, I believe a blue book, and a yellow, or not yellow, green bottle. These 5 objects. They're always the same. They're these nice big chunky objects. And a player will flip over a card from the deck, a random card, and you need to choose the one object that applies to that card in real time. It's real time race to grab the object game. And the cards are kind of 2 different types. One will show some different objects, a few different objects, some of those objects at the table. So it might show like a white bottle and a blue chair. But those objects aren't out there on the table, so you need to find the one object that isn't on the card and isn't one of those colors. And you need to grab it and be the first to grab it. However, and this is my favorite mechanism, otherwise I wouldn't be making this video because it really is so simple. My favorite mechanism is that in addition to those cards where you're trying to figure out what isn't shown on these cards, there's also some cards that just show the object. Like it might show the green bottle. It might be the green bottle right on the card, right next to, say, a white chair. So white chair isn't a thing. Green bottle is the thing. That's the correct answer. You grab the green bottle. And so it has your mind switching back and forth in real time, as fast as you can, to try to figure out, are you identifying the thing that isn't there or the thing that actually is there? And it seems very easy, right, to look at these cards and say, okay, there's clearly a green bottle on the table, there's a green bottle on that card, and to grab it quickly. But because your mind is switching back and forth between these 2 opposite contradictory goals, it actually becomes very difficult to do that. And so I really like the addition of that side. I think the game would be way too simple if it was just that, if it was just like the object printed on the card. Way too easy that way. And I think it would not be as interesting if it was just the other way, if it was just things that weren't on the card. But the mix of the 2, having the mix of the 2 in the deck, I think is really, really clever. And that is my favorite mechanism in Ghost Blitz. There aren't a lot of, I don't think I've talked about a lot of like truly real-time grab it from the table type games, like Set. I haven't talked about them because they aren't games that I gravitate towards. But this was so short, so simple, so enjoyable to play. It wasn't stressful, I guess is what I'm getting at. So I did enjoy my play of Ghost Blitz, and I would bring it out again as a filler game. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you can think of any other games that give you completely different, like contradictory goals that you need to think about fairly quickly, and that ended up complementing each other because they're contradictory, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Or if you can think of another mechanism in Ghost Blitz, because really there aren't many mechanisms in the game that you want to talk about in the comments below, I'd love to hear about that as well. Thanks.